This is Brand Insider. We take you inside brands, thought leaders, and innovators to discover strategies, insight, and perspective that help drive success in today's market. Michael Sprague is Vice President of Marketing and Communications for Kia Motors America. Sprague has been featured in renowned publications such as Forbes and Business Week and the Microsoft Spotlight Series for his innovative work in transforming the Kia brand. We sat down with Michael for some one-on-one time at the Hotel Hanford in Costa Mesa, California.
Why are we in the Super Bowl? That's a great question. We ask ourselves that a lot. Why are we doing this? But again, it goes back to where we're at from a brand perspective. We've been here 17 years. Not a lot of people are aware of us. And it's a great platform to connect with potentially 111 million people that are a lot of them there specifically to watch the advertising. They want to be entertained. They want to walk away with, wow, that was really clever and I really enjoyed that ad. This was our third year in the Super Bowl, the first being back in 2010. And each year our results have gotten better and better. As soon as our spot airs in the Super Bowl, we're able to track second by second what consumers are doing, particularly in the digital space, whether they're going to third-party websites to search about our vehicles, whether they're coming to kia.com, whether they're downloading certificates to test drive our vehicles. It's amazing the data that we can get from this platform, and it's the investment is clearly paying off because our sales for every vehicle that we've introduced through the Super Bowl have gone through the roof. In fact, the Sorento was our #1 selling vehicle, and that's the vehicle that we launched in 2010, and the Optima last year. Sales were up 208% over the previous year. So the numbers are there. How we approached it this year was we wanted to showcase the Optima again, and that the Optima is targeted at a Gen X male. And so we were thinking, what's going to appeal to this consumer? In a focus group that we were having last summer, somebody with regards to the Optima, they said, that is my dream car. And we took that insight and put it into the creative brief, and then went back to our agency and said, this is who the target customer is. These are the attributes and features we want to focus on. This is kind of the core message that we want to come across, so on and so forth. And they took away with it, came back with about 4 or 5 different concepts, and the one we landed on was the dream concept, drive the dream, where you've got a Gen X couple in bed, you've got the Sandman comes out, he sprinkles a little dream dust on the wife, and we see what we think is the wife's fantasy. We then have the Sandman circle around and sprinkle the dust on the men, and the Sandman trips and dumps the whole bag. So the man goes into a really intense ultimate male dream, where you've got the world's leading supermodel Adriana Lima. You've got one of the all-time greatest hard rock bands, Motley Crue. We've got a big, huge submarine sandwich because it's women, it's fast cars, it's rock music, and it's food, and it's a lot of fun. But we also recognize the audience at the Super Bowl is 50% women, and we didn't want to alienate the women. So in the end, the guy drives through, breaks through his dream into his wife's dream, startles the horse that she's on with the hunk. She falls off, he captures her. End of the story, they drive off into the sunset. So the results were phenomenal. We were really pleased with what we got.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Brand Insider. Thanks for watching, and be sure to let us hear from you. Brand Insider, are you in?